Friday.
Talking me over to something you said talking me before. Na Venus. Blow one name nemo clock and make here.
I'm asking me to have him. You must put a wash learn.
I want to follow an angel. I'm all boys pure. Hey, me are wanting something all boys pure of Dr. Sol. You know even type me too so. So anyway.
You me go?
I'm behind by me looking.
Also, some play via.
True, you have Dr. Arcadia.
Yeah.
The Pathaks placed a big order for sweets. He said that a family was going to visit the Pathakas with a marriage proposal for Sanjay. Yesterday, Paragi went to their place and agreed to marry Sanjay. And something totally different is happening today. Rich people are unbelievable.
Did Sanjay's aunt fix his marriage with some other girl? Sanjay.
Digicel TV, home of rugby league. Dial *515# to subscribe.
Hello and welcome. This is the Midday News. Residents in Ley Morobe province used their initiative to clean the city over the weekend. The initiative was led by Butibam resident and a member of the Ley Peace and Good Order Committee, Michael Daure. Daure issued an appeal in a Morobe WhatsApp forum and received overwhelming response from the private citizens, groups and business houses who were eager to clean up their city in support of local MP John Rosso's vision and efforts. Member for Ley and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso expressed that it gave him a sense of pride to see people from all walks of life, including children, participating in this first-of-its-kind community event. Rosso said in partnership with this office and the Ley City Authority, this community initiative will be hosted regularly. The Modilon fuel station has supported the Madang Police Christmas operation with 100 litres of much-needed fuel. It is one part of the business community service obligation. 20 vehicles are engaged in Sign Abe 2 operation. Each one gets 30 litres of fuel each, while a 40-litre fuel voucher will be assigned to respective number plates of each vehicle. Modilon Fuel Station Managing Director Jack Zhang presented the vouchers to Madang's police hierarchy at the Madang Town Police Station. Mr. Zhang emphasized that it is in the business' best interest to see to law and order empowerment and ensure residents and businesses operate in safety during the festive period.
Madang Police Operations, codenamed Sign Abe 2, has garnered the support of the Madang fuel station with 100 litres of fuel and fuel vouchers as well for 20 of its vehicles engaged in the Christmas New Year operations. Madang Provincial Police Commander Acting Superintendent Robert Baim welcomed the kind gesture when the fuel vouchers were presented to him by Modilon Fuel Station Managing Director Jack Zhang at the Madang Town Police Station recently.
Now that you have the heart to serve and heart to support law and order in Madang, and you are one of those friends in terms of law and order, and on behalf of Madang Police Command, my PSC, my Rural Commander and the Section Heads, I'd like to say thank you so much to Modilon Service Station for continuously supporting us in these tiring times that we have been going through. We have been faced with logistical support.
Things are looking up for members of the police force in Madang as they tackle another Christmas New Year operations. to keep the peace and maintain law and order. The PPC thanked the Madang provincial government for funding that will see to the construction of 8 double duplexes for Kusbao Barracks.
So we thank you to Police Commissioner on his good wisdom. MEL, especially Madang na lane, like a big problem with this one. My good Police Commissioner, probably must give him a Christmas present long. Kind time was same long. But maybe I can repatriate him or family na. Policeman Mary Blomi by moving the house now can start comfortably so that maybe I can walk in police work freely.
Provincial Administrator Frank Lau confirmed that an initial 3 million kina has been released for the first phase of the mobile barracks, and further funding will be released next year to have it completed.
Towards building the new barracks for us. Probably after we build a new barracks, we should have a MS based here, full-time here, to attend to a lot of the issues. So also we are looking at doing some bit of maintenance for the Joba Police Headquarters and Madang Police Station. So every year we are spending a lot of money on bringing police in. Also I would like to thank the governor for 10 vehicles. We are paying through the law and order PSIP. The good Commissioner of Police has promised us to match us with another 10 vehicles.
Salome Vincent, TVWAN News.
Meantime, the construction of the 8 double duplexes for Kusbao Barracks in Madang will see to a smooth transition from repatriation to renovations so that the Provincial Police Command can move officers who currently are without constitutional housing into the barracks as soon as possible. He stressed that a good number of his police personnel currently rent out or live in unkept conditions that can impact their ability to perform their duties well.
No, you go inside Lowampla district, you go inside Lowampla province, you go inside Lowampla town. Number one priority, you must kiss back law and order. You must put in priority law and order. Behind all development by come inside. But you may bring in developers come inside by creating employment for all people or sumatin the you settle finish school na stop inside the sunkar. So time will sit on good house, time will looking most very picking sit on good house, but you looking work the police and be strong. But you looking most you may minimize him. Law and order problem inside long district.
It is no secret the cost of living is beating up and down Australia's economy, and as the festive season approaches, the crunch has begun to be felt even in the Christmas tree sales.
Good old Pinus radiata shines but once a year. Slap a star on top and it's transformed from conifer to Christmas icon. But choosing the tree is a tricky business, just like choosing what to put on it.
Waitie Pie, would you like to choose one of these for your tree?
Oh my goodness, can you choose one for Nana?
A good Christmas tree is nicely shaped, got the triangle shape, nice and tall, a little bit larger than me, and then we always like it when there's like no gaps in it or anything.
But getting the trees in shape and ready for sale takes years.
And after 2.5 years we start pruning them twice a year with a big slashing knife. It's a cross between a samurai sword and a machete, and we cut the tips off the trees to thicken them up. This is 6.5 years old, this plantation here.
And as with other farming, the trees are at the mercy of the weather and the economy. Ziggy Komanek says last year the growing conditions were terrible and he sold out. This year the weather was great, but sales are down.
This year has been slow. I think people are really feeling the pinch, and we're about 1,000, 1,500 trees less than last year at this point.
An Australian Christmas might not have the snow or the warming Yule log fire like the Northern Hemisphere, but at least we've got the right sort of trees so that Father Christmas can make no mistake he's in the right place for that special delivery.
You know what you want for Christmas?
Barbie Dream House.
Barbie Dream House.
Meanwhile, at the Christmas tree farm, the work goes on.
Church leaders say Western Australia's largest Christmas mass will go ahead as planned despite a growing boycott by choristers and musicians at Perth's St Mary's Cathedral. The walkout was sparked by the recent departure of the Cathedral's long-standing musical director, with many parishioners expressing their concerns over the removal.
For 23 years, parishioners at Perth's St Mary's Cathedral have marked Christmas Mass to the sound of Jacinta Jakovsevic's masterful touch of the church organ. But there'll be a new set of hands on the keys this year, following the shock departure of the highly renowned musical director.
Has there been a genuine redundancy? That's the question for me.
Ms Jakovsevic was dismissed in late October after a review of the Cathedral's music program recommended she be made redundant, but choristers and parishioners have questioned the nature of that review. Bena Masbate among those who feel the Cathedral's dean, Father Sean Fernandez, hasn't adequately explained the decision.
Who are the experts that you've consulted with? Who did you reach out to?
In protest, she's walked away from her roles in the parish, while her children are among at least 13 members of the choir to boycott the cathedral. Frustrated choristers have taken to the internet to voice their displeasure after their efforts to speak to the dean were rebuffed.
It does make me personally feel very dejected and not really important in the situation.
They say the decision to boycott St Mary's is a moral necessity and one that comes at a financial cost.
It's been relatively severe, particularly at this period, where there would be a lot of masses, a lot of services coming in to be paid.
Parents of young choristers have also withdrawn their children.
You know, without Jacinta being there, it's been very hard to even think of a future for our family, continuing as parishioners there.
Ms Jakovsevic declined to speak to the ABC and is understood to be considering legal action. In a statement, St Mary's said it would not comment on the circumstances of individual employees, and it's assured parishioners its Christmas masses will go ahead as planned, with music featuring both long-standing and more recent choristers and musicians. But for the growing number of exiled parishioners, their faith in the purpose of the church has been shaken.
To protect the least of your brethren, what happens to faith, hope, charity, love, if we were not to stand up for that? What happens to justice?
Back home in sports, Konepoti Cricket Club has won itself a ticket into reserves divisions following their victory over Lions by 111 runs in Port Moresby Cricket Association third competition. Their recent victory means they join the reserves for the first time since entering the competition in 2019. Club co-captain Iamo Oriao applauded the team for their achievement and looks forward to competing in the reserve division in 2025. A short 5-team competition for the third division in the Port Moresby Cricket Association competition ended on the high note with a trophy presentation. The Konepoti Cricket Club booked its ticket to join the reserves division competition in 2025. Konepoti Cricket Club had shown consistency in its performance throughout the tournament and were deserving winners of the premier competition. Club co-captain Iamo Oriau said they are incredibly excited with the achievement.
And it's our first time to be the champions in the competition, and I'm really happy about it. I hope my skipper will be also, and all the players, the management and the sponsors. The achievement now.
Konepoti Cricket Club joined the Port Moresby Cricket competition in 2019, playing in the third division. And that ends the news update. Do join us at 6 tonight for the main bulletin.